Stories from the Bible by Thomas Nelson Publishing. Today we will hear about stories Jesus told. Jesus lived with his family in a village called Nazareth. Mary, his mother, looked after the house. Joseph was a carpenter. He made things out of wood. Jesus helped Joseph every day. When Jesus began teaching, people came from far and near to hear him speak about God. He told them stories to show them the way God wanted them to live. One day, Jesus stood on the hillside. The people came around him. He spoke to them about a rich man who had 2 sons. The 2 boys worked with their father on a farm. The elder son helped his father plant the seeds. He helped to look after the pigs and the sheep. The younger son did not like work. He lay in the sun and left the others to do all the hard work. One day, the younger son said to his father, "I don't want to stay here. I want to be with my friends. Give me my share of the farm. I do not want to wait until I'm old." His father was very sad. He did not want to see his son go away. At last, he gave him some money. He waved to his son as he went away across the fields. He did not know if he would ever see him again. At first, the boy was very happy. He bought himself some fine clothes. He went out with his friends, eating and drinking. Soon he had spent all of his money. His friends went away, and they left him. He was very lonely. He went to many places looking for work. He was very hungry. A farmer gave him the job of looking after his pigs. He was so hungry that he even wanted the food that was given to those pigs. One day, as he sat on the hot, dusty ground, watching the pigs, he said, "I'll go home to my father. I'm very sorry for what I've done. My father looks after his servants better than this. Maybe he will let me be his servant." Now his father was a very kind man. Every day he went to the top of the hill to see if his son was coming home. One day, very far away, he saw someone coming. He was sure it was his son. He ran to the servants, saying, "Make a feast for everyone. At last my son has come home. Bring out my best cloak for him to wear." The eldest son had been hard at work. He heard his father's words. He was very upset. He did not seem fair. He had stayed at home to help on the farm. He had worked very hard. His brother had wasted his time and his money. Now his father was pleased to see his brother. He was making a feast for his lazy son. The father saw that his son was angry. He put his arms around him. He said to him, "Come, let us all be happy together. I thought your brother was gone for good. He was lost, and now he is found." Jesus wanted to teach the people that God loves everyone, no matter what he or she may have done. Another story told is called The Good Samaritan. One day, a trader was on his way from one town to another. It was a long, hard journey. Many people had been attacked by robbers. The robbers hid in the caves dug out of the rocky hillside. As the man went on his way, robbers came from behind him. They hit him with their sticks. The man fell to the ground. He was hurt and bleeding. They took all of his money and his donkey. They ran away. Soon a priest came by on his way to the temple. "Is that man dead?" he asked. "If I stop, I shall not be able to go to the temple." So he did not stop. He went by on the other side of the road. After a while, another man came by on his donkey. He was going to sing in the temple. He saw the poor man lying there in the hot sun. He too passed by. He looked the other way. A little later, a man from the land called Samaria came by. He stopped when he saw the man lying on the ground. He saw that the man was badly hurt. The Samaritan washed the man's cuts, and he put a clean cloth over them. He helped the man onto his donkey. Slowly they went on their way until they came to an inn. The Samaritan spoke to the innkeeper. He said, "Please look after this man. He has been beaten. All his goods have been stolen. Here is some money to pay you. I will come this way again. If you need more money, I will give it to you then." The Samaritan went on his way. Jesus said to the people, "Which man would you have to be your friend?" They said, "The Samaritan, because he helped the man who was hurt." "Yes," said Jesus. "Now you must go and always help those who cannot help themselves." Jesus told many more stories. The stories Jesus told are called parables. This was Jesus' Stories Told.